Yo, how's it going, everybody? I just made a video on my Facebook page, just reminding everybody that the Mustang is still for sale. So my twin turbo LS Mustang is still for sale. It has a fully forged aluminum L33 in it. It's got 4 rods and pistons. It's a balanced motor. It's proven mid 8-second car, mid 5-second car, and I'm asking $25,000 for it. It is ready to go. It could use a little bit of cleanup work, but it works as is. I'm asking 25 grand, you know, maybe or best offer, depending, but I feel like there is quite a bit of money into this car. And I got a comment today on the old YouTube from a guy, and he just reminded me of something I kind of already knew but didn't want to know. And he just said, sell that Mustang, your heart's never been in it. And it couldn't be more true. I got this car probably about 2 years ago now, right around this time actually, 2 years ago. I bought this car as a roller. You guys have seen a few little videos on it here and there. I'm gonna turn the radio down here. You guys have seen a few videos with this car. I stripped the whole thing down to nothing. We put a cage in it. I didn't put a cage in it. I had a guy put a cage in it. And I bought the car with already, the suspension was already set up. Tubular front end, all Team Z stuff. All the stuff in the rear end works. I mean, this thing, last time I took it to the track, I damn near put it on the bumper. It's got no problem hooking and booking. It's faster than shit. But I just, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of, I put a lot of money into this car to not use it. So that's kind of my reasoning to be like, I should just cash out of this thing. Just because, you know, I initially wanted a race car really bad. I wanted to build a badass race car, and I feel like I did that with this car, but I don't personally want to, I don't know, it's just not, I thought I'd be more into it, and I guess I've just been so busy with other stuff that I'm just not. So it's for sale, 25 grand, you know. I feel like it's a pretty good car for that. You know, it's got a badass air-to-water intercooler that all fits under the hood. It's got a badass cowl hood. It's a nice car, guys. Like, it's, you know, I feel like if you guys watched the video I did of this thing, you would know all the stuff on it already. I did post a video of everything on this car previously. So the only thing that I'm really gonna miss with this car is the motor itself, because this motor is a bad bitch. It is a bad unit. And it just, like, you can tell, like, when we built this motor, it sings 8,000 RPM so smooth. I've never had an LS run so smooth at that high of RPM. And this thing just, like, says, give me more. It's nuts. And I bet you this car has 7-second capability in it. I personally just don't have 7-second capability in myself right now. I would rather work towards some of my Honda goals right now. I have a couple Honda builds that I'm looking to do, and they require also money. And I feel like I can't just keep pouring money into these cars without selling something, because I'm not super wealthy or super famous like a lot of these other YouTube dudes. So I can't just, like, have all the awesome cars. I gotta be able to sell one to do another one. So I think I saw a comment on here of where the guy, he was asking what the plans are for the red Civic. I don't quite know yet. I would love to do an all-wheel drive build on something. I don't know if it's going to be this hatch or if it's going to be my Integra. I don't know. One of them is gonna go all-wheel drive for sure. I just don't know what one I want to do it with. Because the Integra is like super clean. I don't know. I really don't know what one I'm gonna do all-wheel drive. But, yeah. So, and I also feel like, I wanted to mention this too, I feel like if I would have sold my fucking Mustang like 6 months ago, it would have been sold like right away. Lately, I feel like the economy's kind of been dying. I actually just picked up another Civic. You guys will see in an upcoming video. It's right here, sneak peek. And I got a steal on this car, guys. Like, I got a really good deal on it. And I thought I got a pretty good deal on the EG hatch too that I just bought. And finding something like this a year ago would have been impossible. Like, you know, but now lately, I feel like stuff has been, you know, coming up for sale more often. And that just shows, you know, people are either running out of money or something like that. And I think, I don't know if the economy is to blame or what is to blame for that, but it does seem like stuff's getting cheaper, and it's taking a lot for me to not, it's taking a lot for me to resist the temptation of the good deals. And I've failed to do that on the last 2 cars I just purchased. But, I don't know, hopefully it'll make good content. Shout out from Houston, Texas, more Honda videos. Yeah, I'm working on doing all sorts of different videos. Daniel, what's up? My Jeep's for sale. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It seems like everybody is selling their shit. Or something, you know? I don't know what's in the air or the universe, but it seems that way. Murray, how's it going? Have you decided what you will do? I think I answered all that. Make some videos teaching us some Honda ECU tuning. I feel like I've done that a ton already. Go search through my channel. There's quite a few videos of Honda ECU tuning. I feel like every other video is Honda ECU tuning. Who the hell's Winnebago Lawn and Snow? Make a drag and drive car out of the one. You've got the skills, those are the fun. I've been watching them on the internet and they're all over. Yeah, that's, I don't know if you're talking about the Mustang. I feel like it would take a lot to convert it over to what I would want to do a drag and drive car with. And I don't think I would want to do it with a Mustang. I feel like a Mustang is a better race car than it is a street car. Because Mustangs are kind of like Honda Civics and they don't really, they just are noisy cars. Like a lot of stuff vibrates and rattles. And I just feel like they're not really a comfortable car. I feel like a G-body or like a Fairmont or something like that has a little bit more plush interior and stuff like that, which would be a better drag and drive car, in my opinion, personally. If I'm gonna do a drag and drive car, I don't wanna be completely miserable the whole time I'm driving it. Can you push a Y8 to 400? I mean, if you build the motor, yeah. All-wheel drive Integra. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I feel like my Integra, people like watching the Integra, so maybe we'll do something with that. I feel like I wanna do a fuel tech on it too. Yeah, I've tuned with Neptune. I'm trying to figure out a solution for reverse lockout. Don't they make a shifter for that? I feel like there's shifters on the market that have reverse lockout. I feel like there is. Keep doing you, your videos are awesome, thanks. Bro, you got the 4-door GSR for a steal. I did, you're right. I'm hoping for a B-Series build out of this one. Yeah, I'll do something with it, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure everything is going to get cheaper and market will be flooded with cars and stuff cheap since most people can't afford toys right now. Yeah, that's what it seems like at least. H22 Turbo Dat Civic. No thanks. I don't really like H22s. Do you do anything with the Golf GTI? No, not really. feel like all the fucking people that mess with Volkswagens just have their one dude that remote tunes, and they do flash tunes and whatever, and that's all they do. Like there's no good like tuning. I mean, there probably is. It just shows my ignorance with those cars. A Grand National. I don't know. G-bodies kind of suck because they're not really that fast. Like G-bodies they're not hard to make fast. They're just kind of boats, you know? They're a boat. H22 gets no love for some reason. Well, I'll tell you one reason. The transmissions suck. You got to convert it to H to B to make it worth a damn. And I feel like a B-Series B20 VTEC would do the same thing as an H22 or a K-swap. H22s aren't really that easy to find. At least by me, there's like none. There's like none available. I just feel like I don't like the fitment of them in cars. You know, like the intake hits the hood a lot of times if you put any good intake on it. I just feel like it's a lot of fucking around for like not much gain over a properly tuned B series, or a K series would put a H22 to shit. Like a stock K28-2 would probably walk all over an H22, stock for stock. So that's kind of my reasoning for H22. Like they're just not, I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot of fucking around for not a lot of gain, you know? That's just my opinion. You don't gotta get, no need to, you know, get salty about it. I feel like people like H22s, it's because that's what they have, but they're not for me. Is Neptune as good as Honda now? Yeah, I mean, it's comparable. It's comparable. Christine says she would have helped with this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just feel like I wanted to do it quick. Just make a little quick video. Sorry, babe. Oklahoma checking in. I'm going from a 6-speed ECU to auto ECU. That's why I lost my reverse lockout. Yeah, I don't really fuck with K-Tuner. K-Tuner has a ton of bugs and glitches, and I actually have a few personal friends that have grenaded engines on K-Tuner because like it just has a lot of bugs. Like you can't real-time tune while doing certain things, otherwise the ECU freaks out. And then when the ECU freaks out, it will default to fucking 45 degrees of timing or something stupid like that, and it just causes shit to explode. So I'm gonna stick to what works, and that's Honda. It may be a couple more dollars, but K-Tuner, I just feel like has a lot of bugs, and it's not worth it, in my opinion. I'm surprised nobody has scooped up the Mustang. That thing hauls the mail. Yeah, it does. It fucking does. I just don't know what I want to do, man. Like I don't know. I feel like I don't think I'd regret selling it. That's the thing. So I feel like that means I should just sell it. I don't know. And another thing too that would probably help sell the car is to make an actual for sale ad, which I haven't even done that. I haven't even put it on Facebook or anything, or Craigslist. Nobody puts shit on Craigslist no more, but you know what I mean? Like I haven't even made a fucking ad. So that would probably help. I should probably do that. Some H22s will sweet oil and coolant. Sweeting oil. I mean, pretty much all 90s era Hondas will sweet some oil eventually. I feel like they all kind of sweat a little bit. Hey, Barry McCockiner. What's going on? West Mountain Motorsports, any update on injectors? I got, we did another set, so I've just been like super paranoid about them. And I've had so many people test them for me. I've had numerous different injector machines testing different shit with the injectors, and they have proven to blow my mind. They work so good. And I ordered a fuck ton of them, and they will be here on Monday. So Monday, I'll probably have some for sale, but I don't know if I have them yet. We did put another set in my buddy's car today. We made 630 wheel horsepower on a B series. Fucking nuts. Knuckin' futs. So the injectors are doing really good on a 4-cylinder. They're capable of 650-ish wheel horsepower on ethanol. And then 2200s if you want to go more than that, which most people, 650 is belligerently stupid fucking fast. You don't really need anything more in a Civic, especially a street car. 650 in a Honda will go 9s. Pretty, yeah. Best turbo cam for a D series. I like the Brian Crower stage 2 cam. I think that's a good one. Brian Crower. There's also another one. Fuck, I can't remember if it's a Crower cam or if it's a shit. There's like one other good one that I think just go with like the Crower stage 2. I feel like it's a good all-around cam. You're not really gonna lose a ton of power down low kind of thing with it, and it's got good idle, shit like that. I would do that, you know. Brian Crower, yeah. Yeah, the fucking decaps are good enough for 400. That Walbro 255 might not be, but that's another thing too. People will be like, oh, I'm out of injector when their fuel pressure goes like, it just goes to shit. After like 5,500 RPM, the car runs lean, and they're like, it's out of injector. If you build RPM and your boost isn't going up, like your full boost, and it's not boost creeping, and that motherfucker runs out of fuel, climbing with RPM, it's your fuel pump. 90% of the time. Because the fuel pump can't keep sustaining that pressure. It's a fucking, we just did it yesterday. I'm like, there's no way these 1500s are maxed on this car at like 450 wheel. His fucking fuel pump was shit. I put a camera on the fuel pressure gauge when we did a pull, and you could see the pressure came up to where it should be. And then after we stayed in the pull for a while, the pressure just fell off to nothing. So, gotta make sure your fuel pump is up for the task. Do what your heart tells you, and also, I'd hate to say it, but have you ever think about, I'd hate to say it, but have you ever think about getting ahead of the electric car game? Like a 7-second Civic, the electric scene is in its influence for custom. Yeah, the electric stuff is expensive as fuck though. So, I mean, the batteries alone for those things are fucking worth what my Mustang is. So, I mean, I think electric stuff is really cool, and I've been dabbling into electric stuff, and I feel like electric stuff is probably gonna be the future at some point, but I'm gonna try to enjoy combustion while I can, in race cars at least. But yeah, I mean, the electric stuff is definitely super cool. If you have something powerful electric, it's really cool. Slow shit that's electric is just slow shit, you know. The blocks become porous. There's a Honda bulletin on it. What are you talking about? Should I get a Walbro 450? I mean, you can't go wrong with a Wally 450 or the Hellcat pump. The Hellcat 525. You can't really over pump it, you know? You might as well just put a big bitch in there and have enough for whatever the fuck you want. I ran a Rev 9 turbo kit on a D series for 3 years. Yeah, Rev 9 is decent. Thank you for, I just want to say thanks for supporting all these tuners out here with affordable injectors. Thanks, man. I appreciate your support. I'm going to try to continue doing all I can to help everybody out. And I think to do that, I should give somebody a really fast Mustang. 600 wheel on a 5.3. Probably, yeah. I think so. I think they would be enough. I just did the Nova that I just did a video on. I ended up making 680 on 60% ethanol with a set of Deca 80s. Sorry, my camera. It keeps reconnecting. Why to spool sooner? Get a smaller turbo. Make sure you got no exhaust leaks. No exhaust leaks, no boost leaks. That's about it. Make sure the timing is on. Cam timing's good. Ignition timing's good. Air fuel's good. And no exhaust leaks. That's the big thing. Make sure no exhaust leaks. And sometimes you can't hear the exhaust leak. So take some fucking syrupy water and spray it all over the fucking head and the manifold and the where the turbo bolt's on. Shit like that. Make sure your turbo's not shot. I'm gonna have a really badass single cam turbo coming soon, guys, for sale. It's like gonna be specifically for fucking single cams. And it's gonna be capable of 400 horsepower and it's gonna spool as soon as your motherfucking foot goes to the floor. I'm working on it. It's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. And I'm gonna name it the Single Cam Beast or something. So, anyways, Mustang's for sale, guys. If anybody wants it, fucking shoot me a text or something. I don't know. Email me, text me, 920-410-2144. See you later.